Good morning, all. We are on episode 10 today, and today's topic we are going to be covering the top 5 supplements to consider when you're on a budget in regards to both weight loss and strength training. Welcome back to another episode of the Body and Mind Strong podcast, where we talk all things life, fitness, and health. My name is Renee. I'm your host and integrated health coach. The Body and Mind Strong podcast was established to help others create a healthier, happier, stronger self. For more information, please follow me on YouTube and Facebook at Body and Mind Strong. You can also find me at www.bodyandmindstrong.com. I hope you enjoy the following podcast. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I hope you guys are having a pretty awesome day. As for me, well, it's a beautiful day up here in the Ponderosa Pines. I'm loving it. I'm coming to you once again from our little trailer, and we're finally starting to really settle back in. It's taken some time, but we're getting there. It's kind of nice. We did a sweet little hike yesterday on the Inner Basin Trail, and it was gorgeous. It was just an awesome hike. I'm working on getting up a video of the shots I took just in case you're interested, so check it out. Keep your eye out for YouTube. I'll post it up on YouTube. We took several pictures and a couple videos, so won't be too long, but I'll put it up on YouTube. There was one downside to the hike, though. The hiking book stated it was 4 miles. Turned out to be like 5.7 miles, which is a slight difference, and I was kind of worn out by the end, but it was so worth it. Okay, now on to today's information. Supplements to consider when you're on a budget. Whether you are trying to lose some fat or gain some muscles, there are so many supplements out there on the market stating they will help you with the process. However, if you're on a budget, obviously you can't afford all of them or most of them. So the question becomes, which ones will be the most beneficial to you? Through my own experience and research in being on a budget myself, I have found the following supplements to be useful for me. In addition, these tend to be the ones most recommended by other trainers. But before I go into the list, first, let me say you do not need any supplement to lose weight or gain muscle. Supplements are there just to kick up your progress a notch, and some can aid in recovery. If you are interested in adding any supplements into your fitness plan, I would highly recommend you follow up with your medical provider first before you start, just to be on the safe side. You want to make sure the supplement will not negatively impact your health or any health-related issue you may be dealing with. In addition, make sure you do your own research on any supplement before starting it. That one I cannot stress enough. You only have one body. You need to know what you're putting in it. Plus, everyone responds differently to food and supplements, so pay close attention to your body and how it responds. One last thing. Remember, just because something works for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Okay, let's begin. The first supplement is a multivitamin. Now, if you're eating a well-rounded diet that includes a full spectrum of colors in regards to your fruits and vegetables, then you more than likely don't need a multi. Multivitamins are for those who are lacking in their diet. Thus, if you are on a strict regimen to lose fat or gain muscles, then you are probably eating the same thing every day and not getting a full array of vitamins and minerals. In this case, you may want to consider a multi, and they can be very affordable. Next, protein. Are you getting enough in? This tends to be an area which I find my clients tend to grossly overestimate how much they're really taking in. There are numerous benefits to protein. A few include aiding in reducing body fat and increasing muscle mass. If you are focused on decreasing body fat, you will still need to protect your muscle mass you have. Not only does it keep you upright, increasing your muscle mass helps increase your metabolism, which aids in fat loss. Now, if you're eating enough meat, you can meet your macro goals. But meat can get expensive. Plus, it's not always convenient. With that said, protein powder can get on the pricey side, so pay close attention cost per serving and look for sales on them. There are several different types of protein powders out there. In my opinion, it doesn't matter which one you use. The reason? Like I said, people respond differently to any specific type of supplement. For example, whey protein powder is considered to have a fast absorption rate, thus recommended more often than not. However, if you're vegan or the whey negatively impacts your GI tract, you'll want to find a different type. Whatever you pick, it will still be beneficial. Side note, be careful how much sugar is in them. Most are fine, but there are a few out there that has more than they should. So let's compare prices. Let's use hamburger here. A pound of hamburger can vary big time in price, but let's use the average of $4 a pound, and each pound contains about 65 grams of protein. A protein powder can average from $1 to probably about $1.25 a serving, which each serving averages about 25 grams of protein. So you will need about 2.5 scoops of protein powder to equal a pound of hamburger, which cost around $1 to $1.50 less than the hamburger, if that makes sense. So hamburger would end up costing $1 to $1.50 more than using protein powder. Again, not a great deal cheaper, but still cheaper, and the savings will add up. The third supplement I use is usually recommended by other trainers, and it is BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. BCAA is comprised of leucine, isoleucine, and valine, and is commonly used to help in boosting muscle growth, enhance exercise performance, aid in weight loss, and reduce fatigue after exercising. Our bodies do not produce BCAAs, so we must get it from other sources. You can find them in various food items, but taking it in supplement form right before, during, or right after a workout will aid in the benefits I just mentioned. And the price for BCAAs can vary, but averages 50 cents to $1 per serving size. Now, the fourth supplement is usually recommended more for those who are focused more on gaining strength or building muscle mass, and it is creatine. Creatine also helps you recover faster between sets, which allows you to train longer with more intensity. Now, our bodies do produce a small amount of creatine, but to take full advantage of the benefits, you'll need to eat about 2 to 3 pounds of meat a day, which grossly increases your food budget. As for creatine, you can find it anywhere from 10 cents to 70 cents a serving. This next supplement is one I usually don't recommend due to its possible negative side effects on the heart, but it is one you find in so many products. It's caffeine. Caffeine can give you a boost of energy to make it through your workout. It also decreases perceived effort during a workout, thus allowing you to work out longer and harder. Other trainers recommend it in a pure form as it's the cheapest and lacks all the calories like a latte has. Plus, you know exactly how much caffeine you are really getting. Average price per serving is 5 cents to 25 cents. There you have it, the 5 supplements you may want to consider for your workout, even when you're on a budget. I hope you got some good info out of this podcast, or at least got you thinking about supplements and doing your own research. If you want to know more or have any questions, please feel free to contact me at bodyandmindstrong@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I hope you found this information to be useful, and if so, please click the subscribe button. I would very much appreciate it. Stay tuned for more episodes on helping you create a healthier, happier, stronger life for yourself. And make sure you're doing at least one thing today that's going to get you one step closer to one of your goals. Have a great day.